everyone. This is Phil here, and today I'm going to share a few thoughts on compassion and what does compassion look like in this time we're living in of COVID. There's a lot of division, there's a lot of tension going on. How do we operate in a way that is kind to others? How do we operate with compassion, which is love in action? So today I'd like to talk about compassion. Love is a deep feeling of affection and attachment to someone, while compassion is a sympathetic pity and concern for the suffering or misfortune of others. So we see here there is a difference between love and compassion. There is a putting oneself in the shoes of the other person. There is more than empathy, there is sympathy. Merriam-Webster has a definition for compassion. It is the sympathetic consciousness of others' distress with a desire to alleviate it. So it's more than just seeing people in need. It is having an innate desire to help those people. Compassion comes from the Latin word compati, meaning to suffer with. So again, it's not just seeing need out in the community. It is recognizing their need and feeling as they feel. Jesus himself is a great compassionate man. He is a great example to us of how you demonstrate compassion to those who need it most. Jesus wept at the tomb of Lazarus. He had compassion, he turned, he stopped. With Zacchaeus, he stopped. He stopped, looked up at the tree and pointed to him and talked to him. With the blind man Bartimaeus, he stopped and asked, "What can I do for you?" And with the woman who had the issue of blood for 12 years, she stopped in the middle of the crowd and said, "Who touched me?" And many other cases, many other times in his ministry, Jesus had compassion on people. He stopped for the one. So compassion is love in action, and taking action with the need you see. Compassion embodies a tangible expression of love for those who are suffering. Feel free to read Zechariah chapter 7 verse 9 and 10. That really illustrates this further. In Romans 12:15 it says, "Weep with those who weep." So just like Jesus did at the tomb of Lazarus, where he wept with those who wept. That when there are those in need, those who are mourning, that we should be with them, we should comfort them, we should come alongside them, because they need us. Now, in some translations, the word compassion is used. In other translations, the word mercy is used. Mercy is a love that responds to human need in an unexpected or unmerited way. Mercy is compassion. At its core, mercy is forgiveness or withholding punishment. And this verse really stands out to me. Matthew 9 verse 13. Jesus said, "I desire mercy, not sacrifice." Desiring mercy and not sacrifice is something that challenges me, because Jesus himself gave his life for us. But his ministry, and many times in his ministry, he chose to be merciful. He chose to forgive. And on the cross, Jesus said, "Father, forgive them, for they know not what they do." So Jesus made a point of emphasis in his ministry and his life to continue to forgive 70 times 7, and that act of mercy for the woman that was about to be stoned. Now there's some quotes from a lady that I've been really challenged by. And I think you will all have heard of her, Mother Teresa. She has some great quotes which really just challenge and tug on the heartstrings. First quote is, "The fruit of love is service, which is compassion in action." Another quote, "If you judge people, you have no time to love them." How often during these interesting times we live in do we see people and judge them and not actually put ourselves in their shoes? And this is the question that really, the quote that really tipped me over the edge and got me all messed up by the Lord. "I am a little pencil in the hand of a writing God who is sending a love letter to the world." Wow, what a quote. Mother Teresa really understood the power of that sympathetic heart. She saw the need and she could not help but take action. In James it says, "Love without works without deeds is dead." And it's not enough to just say things. We need to have action that back up the words we say. In Luke 6:36, Jesus says, "Be merciful as your Father is merciful." And in the Beatitudes it says, "Blessed are the merciful, for they will be shown mercy." And finally in Micah 6:8, at the end of the verse it says, "To act justly and to love mercy and walk humbly with our God." So in these few short moments, I've been sharing on compassion and mercy. And both of these attributes are a gift. They are in the gifts in Romans 12. And I think these attributes and these gifts in the body are at times undervalued and underappreciated. And I think in this day and age, particularly in this COVID era, shall we say, that we're living in, people that are living in a lot of fear all around us, they need our compassion and need our mercy more than ever before. And let's be the light to those that need His love and compassion around us. Love in action, compassion. God bless you all.